Oh, well, fuck me. What's up, Pirate Darling? How are you?
What are you doing? Oh, I'm too broken for this. Ah, I don't need you to play. I worked out today. My arms hurt. Okay.
What's up, everybody? My name's Fortifire. I'm a retro variety streamer. I play a bunch of games from the 70s all the way to now, always in true hardware whenever I can. Tonight, we are playing more Taito games. So that means we're going to be playing, I think it's Elevator Action that we're starting with, which I don't think I've ever played the original Elevator Action, and if I did, I certainly didn't like it, because Elevator Action Returns is so much better. But that's what we're going to be playing. And yeah, we're in 1983 for Taito. 1983 for Taito. So let's go ahead and get started, I guess. Go ahead and pop open all these 1983s. Which isn't much. They didn't do much, did they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games. Starting with Elevator Action. Amstrad CPC. Do I have it? Amstrad CPC, I struggle to... for Action CPC Online. It's the NES version. Yeah, Amstrad CPC I've never really managed to get. The arcade version's on Amstrad, so let's just go ahead and go to Emu Land and grab it. Elevator Action. Look at this. It's on everything. Where's that MAME, though? There it is, right here. Yoink. Alright, ROMs, MAME, Elevator, that thing, and Elevator Action. I was never really good at Elevate. Okay. Why is it not like Elevator Action? Worst comes to worst, I'll log into, the other thing. Alright, there we go. I have this on Famicom, at least true hardware on Famicom. I don't know if it was on the NES, if it got released in America or not. Alright. Look at me! I just realized I don't have the YouTube chat popped out. Alright, let's do that. Okay. So what's our job in Elevator Action? Shoot dudes? Do I open up elevators? Do I open up doors? Like, what's the gimmick? Just deal with a shit ton of mafia dudes? Do I need to go all the way down? Like, what? Pew! Oh, do I need to go into red doors? Well, so far this game's pretty good. I think I got like the file I need or something. Go find more red doors. Deal. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, this game slaps. Oh shit! I almost died there. Did you see it? Oh, there's a hidden red door down there. Ooh! He tried to sneak me. The dirty bitch. Oh, there was no way for me to dodge that. Filthy! Hello? And I assume I can't fall down an elevator shaft or else I die. I could. Oh! Well, we can't jump over an elevator shaft. That's unfortunate. Okay. That's the shtick? Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it. I got bit by something. It sucks. Alright, let's keep going down. Oh, God. H! Reset that shit. Uh-oh. There we go. Got bit by something. Do 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 do. Head shoot. Could you imagine being able to control elevators mid-elevator? That'd be insane. Oh, he shot me in the dick! Gotta restart. I want to have a perfect run at the first stage. Boom, boom, boom. It's a hard little game for what it is. Somebody shut out the lights. Wait, was that me that shut out the lights? Interesting. Oh, these are escalators. I thought they were stairs. Oh shit! Thank God they're too stupid to crouch. Can I crush him with the elevator? Are they smart enough to do that? Guess not. Oh, is it good on the Game Boy? What's up, Zool? Dude, crouch! I'm pushing the down button. Fuck you! Not fair. Cheating me. This is the arcade version. Bro, he spawned right on top of me. So you're saying he was in the same room as me? Is that the logic we're going with? No extra lives, nothing? Dude, he's right on top of me. What do you want me to do? Fuck off. Shoot him in the dick, I guess. There's a lot of elevator actioning going on right now. Why can't I crouch on the elevator? That's so stupid, dude. Fuck you. Oh, you tried to do it? I just started. Don't feel so bad. I've never had sex in an elevator because every elevator I've been in has a camera and I just don't want to get charged with some indecent act. Alright, we gotta go over here. Let's hurry up before we get smushed. Nice. Oh, it's on the other side. That's a wall, isn't there? Damn it. Well, I don't know how many levels this thing has. Boing. Pew! Come on, elevators. You aren't actioning enough for my liking. Is there no, like, level ups or anything? Whew. Oh, shit. Gotta take advantage of their buffoonery. Brother, fuck! It's so silly! You just want to tell me, oh yeah, you can't crouch on elevators. Nobody can. Fuck you. Hey, game, you gonna let me go in the door? Thank you. Whew. That was close. This is pissing me off. Like, this is a fantastic game, but sometimes it's just a bitch. Shit. Oh. Oh, we beat level 1, thank God. Get in the damn car. Oh, they're fast now, aren't they? Yeah, this game rocks. This is gonna be a G tier game. Very clever game. Oh, you snuck me! Did you see that? Sneaky bitch. Alright, high score is 10,000 points. 10,000. Actually, it's 9,100 because the other ones didn't count. 9,100. Not bad. Alright, that was elevator action. Elevator action. 9,100. I don't think there's like a number of stages, so we'll just put that there. I'm gonna give that a G tier. Does anybody disagree? This is a great game. The one thing I can complain about is that you can't crouch in the elevator, which is really stupid considering the name of the game. Now we get to play all the other versions, like Atari 2600. Let's see how that one goes. Alright, I actually don't have that, so let's go here. Okay. Let's go to My Abandonware and see if it's there. Actually, we gotta see. So that was Atari. Okay, so this is a late era release. That is after the era of Atari that I can't play that because 1982 is our limit for Atari with a company conquest. Unless somebody plays a Cassius Belli and lifts the restriction on Atari, we can't play that. But 2001's really, really late. Alright, Commodore 64 we can play though. Alright, I don't have that. Alright, download for the Commodore 64. Okay. I don't care about trainers. Just want to play the game. Press 1 for original game. 1. Oh. It's really small, isn't it? With good music. I was crouched! Do they not believe in crouching anymore? Oh my god. Bullets are flying through walls and shit. Okay. I'm very confused with what's going on with this game. Fuck! Fuck you, Yvonne! Dick! Okay, the I button apparently doesn't work. Dude, what was that Mario game you played a while where you were in a spaghetti level with wine? It would have had to have been a ROM hack of some kind. Okay, I just fell through the floor. Are you gonna autocorrect and allow me to come back? Here I go. Oh, dude, this game is so fucking jank. You're really limited on how many bullets you can fire in this. Oh my god, so crouching just does not work in this game at all. Neither really does going indoors. Alright, that dude just deleted himself. Where's the other elevator? There it is. Oh my god. Elevators are fast in this too, aren't there? Oh god! You gotta do the whole thing every single time you dive. The whole thing! He is too tall for crouching, and jumping barely works. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's unacceptable. Alright, elevator action. What would y'all rate that? There are tons of graphical issues, but I don't know if that's the ROM or if it's the game. Maybe we should go check out YouTube, a long play of it real quick, and see if that's a known issue. Elevator action, Commodore 64. Let's see if it's just a me issue. Oh no, there's issues with this game. There are very much issues. The music's good though. Alright, what would y'all rate that elevator action? Edit. Yes, it's the fucking game. I'm on the fence with this one. I'm on the fence with this one. Yes, it was. Very typical with glitches. Alright, we're gonna have to play the countdown game for this. So music is great, the visuals are great, the controls are great, but the gameplay is whack. And there's obviously programming issues, so cancel. I'd be okay with giving it a B minus C plus. B minus C plus. Where are we at? That's the two options I'm okay with. Because I don't think it's the worst game ever. If this was the only game you had, this would have been, you know, perfectly fine. C for safety. Safety C. Alright, we'll give it a straight up C. Where is it at? Where's it at? Copy, paste. This is fucked off. And then we're going to do the prices right. I'm going to say $10. For anybody who doesn't know this, I'm only going to say the rules once. If you guess the price of this game and you're the closest to the lowest current price on eBay without going over, you can win yourself 0.2 good boy points that can be used to redeem for overrides, which are must-play games for me. It's absolutely free. You just throw out a number, earn some points. It's a fun little thing to do. And it's on an honor system, so don't be that guy, because if you start winning every single round and you're like, I'm just that lucky, you're going to be banned. Banned from The Price is Right, which is very hard because that game show has been going for a long time. All right, you got $15, $4.53, $1, $25, and $8.99. I always vote in increments of 10. I'm saying 10. Let's see, elevator action Commodore 64. Oh, it's expensive. Well, isn't that magical? I would get the tape version. 943, so I'm out. Alright, so it's 943. Who's the closest to 943? I think it's Zool. Zool got the points. Good job, Zool. I'd buy that. It'd be a cool little thing to own. Boop, 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 boop. Alright, Zool has 1.6 points. What's the next version we're playing? I don't do FM7. Alright, looks like it's the Game Boy version. Hell yeah. That's the modern Taito logo. We'll see that eventually. The music's alright. Get off the rope! Scene 1-1, left 3, okay. Brother, open the fucking door. I'm sorry, did I get a shotgun? Also, how do I jump? There we go. You heading to bed? Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you. Oh my god. Gentlemen? Oh, and I have health. Go, 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 go to the fucking door. Thank you. I don't hate this version, but I'm not too keen on them shooting before I even get a chance to come in, you know, in the play. That's not arcade accurate. That's a buffoonery. Grenades? That's inefficient. How did that not kill me? Oh, this is butt fuck. Get out of here. No! Go in the door. Go, go. Fucking go in the door! What did I get? This game's very absurd, and I think it's fun in that way. What did I get? Life? Oh, we just got another pistol. I guess it's good that we got the pistol back. What we got in here? Oh! Shot me in the butthole! What a dick. Did I just murder him with an elevator? Get crushed, nerd. The shotgun damn near clears everything out off the screen. Take your time, brother. Is that an Uzi? Still can't crouch on the elevator. Damn. Going in the doors is very difficult in this version. Go in! Alright, now we just need to escape alive. The damn elevator will come. Oh, I can jump on them and kill them? Interesting, I didn't know that. I'm following Mario rules here. So far, this is the most waiting on the accurate waiting on the elevator simulator I've played to date. Get out of my face. Woo! Did I get a 1-up? I think I did. Alright, we're home. We're home free as long as we can survive this. Where's my red car? Oh, we're walking down the street? There it is. I got a girlfriend now. Scene 1, 2, left 4. So I didn't die yet. This is like Crazy Castle with guns. I'm okay with that. Come on, go in the fucking door, bro. Please, go in the door. And I can actually jump over elevator shafts in this one. Good. I hate grenades. They're probably the worst thing in here. Can I... Oh. Have a grenade, sir. It's good for your health. Smush, smush! God bless America, this game's fun. Did you hit me? Good gun. Oh, I doubt the validity of that hit. But at least we get to continue where we left off. They just downgrade our pistol. That's a wall. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. So we just get points for certain doors. Submachine gun. Is that not a smush on both of them? Eat ass. So the only problem I have with this game is that it's so zoomed in, it's kind of hard to see exactly what, like, where the rooms that we need to go to are. Because I could be missing some and not even knowing it. Life, please? Nope, shotgun. Oh, is this a dead-end hallway? No way! There's only one more left. It's got to be down low. I love the shotgun so much. Oh, so if you miss something, it just takes you right there? Even better, dude. I was hoping that it would let me blast through the wall since the sprite's going through the wall. I think I just got an extra life, too. Oof. We gotta be careful. I'm gonna save state this, because I'm having a really good time with this game. Alright, remember 4 is a dead end, so we gotta go over here. Make the elevator. Oof. Oh yeah. This is a G tier game for the Game Boy. What's this? Okay, so are we starting a... Cats? Who trained attack cats in this fucking game? Come on. Garbage chute! Garbage chute? Okay. How did I not die? I can't fall a damn fucking... Oh, they're dogs. Whoops. Dude, I'm about to die, man. This game's mean. Alright, so bear in mind, those are garbage chutes. They make you fall 20 stories. Don't go in them. Yeah. That's fine. We'll probably get an extra life from this. Because if you kill enough enemies, you get an extra life, which is nice. No. I gotta get to the other side. The other side's important. Have a nice day. What's my body count in this game? It's insane. It's gotta be. Come on, go up. Oof. You almost screwed me, game. Oh, okay, they just triple stacked enemies. How would I know? Okay. Meow. Alright, is it just me or is this game fuck? I think this game fucks. Alright, it's a dead end. Alright, we got a pump. I've yet to use any of my save states. What's this? I've made a cripple area. Don't touch the fire alarm. It's bad for business. Ah, grenades, they suck. I don't get points for jumping over. No, I don't. Okay. Am I able to throw down into the things? Kind of. Okay, gentlemen. I can't dodge. Okay. Load state. Don't even bother with secret doors. Just let's focus on the exclamation marks. Oh, it's a motion detector, so I can't really do anything about it anyway, but even if I wanted to. Okay. How many levels does this game have? Is it really truly 1,000? That'd be crazy. That's a lot of levels. $52 is more reasonable. 10 sets of 5. Or 5 sets of 10, whatever. Oh, I got shot in the tum-tum. Right, just in case there's a hidden secret here, which there isn't. Get smush, nerd. Get smush, nerd. Alright, nothing here. God, this game is so addicting. If I had this as a kid, I'd be stoked. Where do I need to go, though? Do I have to hit the garbage chute? Fuck off. Nope, I gotta hit this elevator. That was rigged. Load state 2. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Trying my best. Come on, go down the escalator with me. So we can have a... Fuck! Party. I just took damage. I can't go anywhere. You gotta be kidding me, bro. That's stupid. Boink. Damn dog. Damn dogs, dude. I'm a correctional officer now, so that's really all I do. What are you doing? I decided to stop working on airplanes. I was like, I'm done with this shit. I'm done giving my best years to an airplane that can't say thank you. I don't know. I'm weird like that. Fuck! Okay, we're good. Trying to make it to retirement. How many more years do you have? Because we were pretty close in years. I still tell the senior airman average story to my friends. It's my favorite story ever. For anybody who doesn't know, Titty Chris here is I served with Titty Chris. That's a name change. It used to be something else. I don't recall what it was. But he used to work egress, and he busted his ass. And long before we ever had like this whole idea of cross-utilization training and all this dumb shit that the military is trying to do, he was kicking ass, basically volunteering as a crew chief. He was training as a crew chief, and he did all this awesome shit, right? And he got like the most basic promotion statement you can get. So he changed his name on his fleece to Senior Airman Average. And then you went on and you worked Thunderbirds, which I'm jealous of. I wanted to do Thunderbirds, but being a dad, I couldn't be away from the family for the road shows. We did just enough TDYs over at Viper and Tomahawk. Rarely at Tomahawk, but... I was telling my wife, I was like, I miss Vegas. Vegas was really fun to live in. It's really fun to have kids there and be able to do whatever you want. Now we gotta go to the top of this thing and see what's going on. Oh, okay. Did I just smash a dog? And PETA was not mad at this game, okay. But they're mad at Tomb Raider. Gotcha. You missed the Vegas heat? I mean, I was used to the Vegas heat. Drink a lot of water, you'll be fine. The worst part about the Vegas heat is if you didn't have a, sunscreen on your windshield or anything, you were boned. Alright, I'm gonna revenge this. It really was. And you live right down the road from me, too. I didn't realize that too much later. Alright, so that's the Game Boy version. There's a lot of issues with it, but to me, it's still the perfect Game Boy game. Can't really complain about it. That was Elevator Action. It is not Game Boy Color, so it's just going to be normal colored. Elevator Action. And it's marked black. It is not fucked off. It's actually revenged. I could see me going through and playing that. I'm going to say it costs $10 if anybody wants to guess, and I am going to rate that preemptively a G. This is a great version with more weapons than the arcade version had. Where did you find this game? Surely you found it online like when I found Duck Hunt. I mean, I just go to Moby Games and I go to Emu Land. It's a great website for ROMs. And just find them, you know? Type in the game, any game that you want, followed by ROM, and you can find it somewhere. Just don't go to WoW ROMs because their website's really weird. Same with, there's a few websites you just want to avoid. So I'll give you this website, and if you want this game, that's a good start. Let's see. Hello, I'm the new storyteller. What's this game called? This is Elevator Action on the Game Boy. It's all in the style of MS-DOS. Yeah, it's Game Boy, so it's old. It's old. But it's good. You know, I grew up with the Game Boy. Alright, let's see. Do we have enough for a Game Boy episode? We do! Isn't that magical? Space Invaders pulled that in for us. Elevator Action, we're going to give it a G. That moves this to 12. What other versions do we have? The MSX, let's see if it's on File Hunter. Also, we gotta look up the price. Can't forget that. Alright, 1213. Elevator Action Game Boy. Does anybody else want to guess the price of this game before we push enter? It's a good way to win good boy points. I grew up with the first console I ever had I actually just bought. It's the Sega Pico. It was an educational game. Totally forgot about it until I saw it on eBay the other day. I was like, oh shit, I should get one of these for Aria. And, you know, it's meant for 2-year-olds. It came out in '94. I was 2 years old when it came out. Alright, here we go. Elevator Action. Oh. 81 cartridge and case? Really? That's a container, brother. I have those. They're not worth $70. The box. Oh my god. Cartridge and case tested. How do you test the cartridge? It's a piece of plastic. Are you fucking kidding me? You're stupid. You're dumb. I should make an offer of $2 for that. Alright, 81, $29.99. We got $17.99. I would collect the Japanese version because it's the same. So 17. We got it down to 17. $11. I think 11's going to take it. All right, that's it. That's all the ones here. So who's closest to 11? We are all over. No, I'm not. I got it for 10. Fuck yeah. All right, I get points for that. Where am I at? I now have 2 good boy points. All right, MSX, Japanese computer. Usually pretty good. Online, if you're interested, you could try the online game Duck Hunt. I played it before. Oh, I grew up with Duck Hunt. I have the zapper for it here. All right, Elevator Action. Let's see if this is good. Let's see if there's good music. Oh, that's slow. I'm worried about that. This is going to be one of those press space keys. Oh, okay. Walking around like that soccer player. Okay, so we're seeing one of the major issues with the MSX right here, and that is that it could not handle smooth scrolling, which means I'm going to get hit every single time because of that. At least we can jump over. We couldn't do that in the arcade. The arcade was pixel perfect. Also, you see that sprite flicker? It can't handle more than 3 on the same track. This might be the worst version. Well, it might be slightly... Commodore 64 was smoother than this. Makes no sense. No, it's not a technical fuck off. That's just what the MSX did. That's the way it was. That's why Vampire Killer, the Castlevania on MSX, had to rely on flip screen boxes. It couldn't handle smooth scrolling at all. But this is more arcade loyal, I guess. Pretty arcade loyal, would you say? I'm not mad at it. I'm definitely going to approach this as probably an arcade game, just a normal run-of-the-mill arcade game. This dude's walking so stiff. Oh, and Aria, just so y'all know, everybody had a good first day of school. Davina was very excited. She got a gold star today for helping the teacher. You ever, Storyteller, you should check out Elevator Action Returns. That's the game that slaps. Absolutely slaps. Damn, could you get low enough? You could jump pretty far in the MSX version game. MSX version game. MXS version of this game. Go down. Thank you. Okay. Alright. What was our high score? You're not even going to tell me? I don't think we hit 10,000. Yeah, I don't think we hit 10,000 on that. We'll just call it a high score. Alright, MSX2. Bear in mind, MSX games are very expensive. Let's see. Elevator Action. I'm going to say this is $100. We're marking it as a high score game. And how would we rate this? So this is slower, but slower than the Commodore 64 version. So I think this might be pretty rough. I would give this a D plus C minus range. That's your choices. Tree Fitty? Good job, Joe. So Joe says $3.50. Do you want $350 or $3.50? Both are rational prices for MSX games, unfortunately. D, C. So we got a tie. What's MSX? So MSX is a computer in Japan that competed with the Commodore 64. This is it. This is an MSX. This is the console that Metal Gear came out on first. That and Metal Gear 2. The good Metal Gear 2, Solid Snake. Yeah, this is an MSX2. It's a really cool little piece of equipment. Runs on basic like most of the time, but this is what it is. MSX2. They play the same library. You just have to get an expansion port for the first MSX. If I check it, you can check Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends. I mean, sure. I'm not gonna play it right now because, you know, I got stuff to do. We're running a project right now. MS-DOS. Actually, I think I played this. This looks very similar to the Richard Scarry game. Yeah, I played this growing up. Very cool. Survive your angry drunk mom. Go. What the hell? Sounds like a fun game. I think I'm gonna give it a D+. As I do that with love, right? I do that with love because it's not really a bad game. It's just way too slow. It really takes away from the experience. Alright, elevator
Get in, losers. We're seizing the
action.
means
I'm
of
giving it a
production
D+.
today.
What's next? The NES version? AKA Famicom version? I think it was released on both. It was popular enough of a game to handle it. Alright, Nintendo Entertainment System. I do own this on True Hardware. I am not hooking it up right now, because we are not doing System Shock. Let's see, elevator action right here. And we're going to play it on FCM, which is my preferred one. But what? It's got the same color scheme as the arcade one. Oh, I love the bullet sprites in this. Actually feels like you're shooting a gun. Shoot the fucking gun, man. Yeah, this is great. I think the shooting action is incredibly accurate. Alright, I'm gonna save because I want to test the jump mechanic on this. Well, that doesn't matter if you're getting squished. Ooh, tried to sneak me there, did you? A lot more people. It's a lot more aggressive when it comes to people coming out. Do you have Amiga? I don't have an Amiga, because I don't understand what version of these computers I should get, right? Like with the MSX, I don't have to worry about anything other than the MSX. Same with the Texas Instrument 99.4 Alpha, I don't have to worry about anything else. But when you start talking about like Commodores, it breaks down weird, you know what I'm saying? Same with Apple IIs. Because the last thing... Oh, shit, the bullets are fast! I don't have a CPC or a ZX... I hate the ZX Spectrum. Between me and you, I'm just not a fan of it. But again, I didn't grow up with that, so... So we gotta remember, they can shoot just as fast as we can. Hello? What happened to the smush? Let him shoot. Shoot him in the face. There we go. Okay, load the state because that's bullshit. He's so slow. Why is he so slow? Oh my god, that's so violent. That's violent by Nintendo standards. Boom, 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 boom. Are we getting like secret plans? I think we're secret spies or something. And he can shoot way more bullets, too. I'm surprised they don't give you ammo restrictions in this. Thank you. So, it refuses to let you jump. That's so silly. I want to test that theory. There's gotta be a way. No? Really? So you can't jump over. So you gotta wait for the elevators. Oh! And one-hit deaths. Ah. Okay, so that's as far down as that goes. Oh, this is the shaft, okay. Nice. I know you love your shafts. Boing. I love this game. Most ports of this are very, very faithful. This is a solid game that they created, and I appreciate that. What did that mean? Is that like a bonus? Wait, is this the same elevators over and over again? Because this looks exactly the same. It's not like they mixed it up at all. Go in the door. It's alright, so this is the NES version of Elevator Actions, or Elevator Action. Solid so far. Bullets are incredibly fast, so this is, in my opinion, probably the most arcade definitive version we've got so far. Oh, you sneaky fuck! I have the dossier. No. Well, obviously the Game Boy. The Game Boy's got more firearms. So definitely the Game Boy. Gotta watch out. They'll get you from clean across the map in this, won't they? Whew! What shaft do I need to go down? Okay, so you can't walk across at all. That's so fucking stupid. Shoot. Hey. Look at this stupid fuck. He's so stupid. It's a stupid game. Oh no! Damn, I'm so close to beating this too. Well, not beating it, it's an arcade game. Y'all know what I mean. Paging. Whoa! We're not Dr. Fort right now. There we go. It feels the same. It just changes which shaft you leave in. Damn. 19,200. 19,200. Not bad. Considering it was ported by Micronix, this is probably the best game they've ever made. Alright, elevator action. We're going to mark that this was the Famicom version, because that's what I own. I'm going to give it a G. That's perfect. This is probably the best true to form arcade version of this game. Game Boy still wins. It's great, but this is good. Yeah, Micronix made a decent game. Go buy a lottery ticket. Elevator action. We're gonna give it a G. 3DS we don't care about. Ooh, PC88 and SG-1000. Hell yeah, brother. Let's see if we got it. Alright, emulators, PC88, PC88 games. See if we have it. Elevator action. We do have it. Okay, let's play it. Alright, so we're gonna extract this here. Change the disc. This is where it gets kind of tough. What? Okay, that one, PC88 games. We're gonna search for elevator action. That one, pop this in. Control, reset. Here we go. Now this, I don't think it full screens well. Like, at all. So we might have to play this in small screen. Because I guarantee if I go here, it's going to be small screened. Yeah. Window. D3D? No. GDI? No. Stretch filter? No. Window. I don't want any of this shit. Don't want any of that shit. This is all in Japanese. Let's see. Do I have a PC88 in... Oh, I do have quasi. Hold on. But it doesn't work. Cannot read that file. Are there missing files? Alright, so I do have the core, but it's not missing the files, so don't say that it is, because it's not. It's booting the core. Let's see. User interface. I don't remember. There's a specific thing that I need. Let's see. How to see missing files, RetroArch. There's a very specific way to do it. Main menu settings, core, manage cores. Okay. Settings, core, manage cores. And that would be quasi, right? So everything is here. It just doesn't like reading the thing. Which means to me that it's probably lacking the right drivers for it. All right. All right. M88 emulator, how to full screen without messing up the windows. Loss of scaling or change your device scaling, Legacy 132. Yeah, that's the problem. Yep. What is lossless scaling? What is this? That's silly, and I don't think I want it. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see what it says. This is an interesting thing that we kind of need to know. EXE and go into properties, compatibility. Okay, so we got to run this program for Windows 7. That makes sense. All right. Windows 7, apply. Okay. Lies and slander. Well, we'll just go to this screen for now. Drive 1, change disk, elevator action, and we'll play with this screen. I know it's silly and goofy, but it works. Control, reset. This should get us elevator action. You're not gonna be able to see everything, and I apologize. That's just what we have to deal with. Because I'm not a... Oh, the green screen is behind me. Well, pardon me. I died anyway.
Mother, may I?
Mother, may I? Alright, webcam. It's not going to be perfect because I don't have the correct lighting in here to do this. But it's better than nothing, so there we go. Hey! That's not so bad, is it? Alright, let's reset. Because I'm bad. Not so bad at all. I mean, there's some slight issues, but if we had the main light on, it would be gone completely. I love the audio in this. Oh, God. Okay, so there is a severe delay in everything you do. Turning left and right and shooting is delayed. And much like MSX, it can't handle the transition, so it's just launching me to the next thing. Shooting is great, though. Dude, it's gonna be fucking impossible to get in there. Hello? I just really want to go into this door. Okay, there's clearly another button. There we go. It's Z. Game over. I think we can do the better. Okay, so it wants Z and X. That's strange. Fuck, is this hard? Yeah, this one sucks. Fuck it off. I really don't know. That was not Sharp X1, that was PC88. It's pretty rough considering. Not a fan of that at all. Yes, they made it for the SG-1000, so I doubt that they would go back and do it again. There were very few games that they did that. It was mostly Sega games that they did it. Steel Battalion would probably be it, yeah. Don't go out there and buy me Steel Battalion. I'll be mad, because I know exactly how much that costs, and don't do it. Alright, that was PC88. Also, can we get a shout out for that epic motherfucker right there, King of APOC. I've known him for a long time. He's a very close friend of the stream. Alright, let's see. That was Elevator Action. Elevator Action. I'm gonna guess this costs $200. PC88 games are very rare. You don't find them. That's why none of these have the emulation thing on there. So in the off chance that we do find it, I'm going to assume it's very expensive. So if you want to guess the price, go for it. But this is fucked off. It's stupid. This is probably the worst version, and I'm saying that with all my heart. Too slow. And it is, it's too slow. The PC88 struggled a lot with anything that wasn't a text adventure. Or porn. There's a lot of porn on those computers. I am going to give that one an F, which is unfortunate, but that's how it be sometimes. PC88. It's on par with like Mario Brothers Special. They couldn't figure it out. There's a lot of porn. Like, that's why I don't collect for the PCFX. I own a PCFX, but most of the games are porn, so there's no point. There's no point at all. But hey, we were talking about King of APOC. He is awesome. I love him to death, and he is, in my opinion, the subject matter expert on every import game ever, but especially the Saturn, right? So go over there if you love Saturn stuff. That was Elevator Action on the PC88. Will we be lucky? It's probably going to be it's a floppy disk. Yeah. What does the PC88 game culture even look like? Like, what are we looking at? $100 minimum for most games. Wizardry 144. Hydlide for 16. Hydlide's where this natively came out on. It was either that or PC 66. So you can see that the prices are in the hundreds usually, but that's emulation by availability. Alright, SG-1000. Don't let me down, SG-1000. Let's see what we're working with. Okay, usually these games are pretty simple, but that doesn't mean that they're bad. Alright, how we doing? So I'm worried about dodging bullets in this one. They shoot... Oh, they shoot fast! Did you see that? Usually they don't shoot 2 rounds.
Fuck limited run games.
Also, I'm not a fan of the walking, just... But at least it's got the jump! That guy just killed himself. Yeah, this is not good. This is pissing me off. How am I supposed to dodge these guys? It's like they know the elevator's coming. Blast first, ask questions later. I will say, it's pretty accurate for the speed of an elevator, though. Summon the wheel of bullshit? You got it. Oh, even going in the door is slow. Holy cow. Alright, so I'm going to be summoning the wheel of bullshit. What that means that you can choose any game of your choice, be it good, bad, ugly, or pretty. Put it on the wheel, and we spin it, and whatever gets selected, we have to play. It becomes an override slot. So, if that's something you want to do, get a game in mind. Where are you going, brother? I will say going in the door is really easy. Really, really easy. Buenos dias. Buenos dias. Oh, dude, it's either me or him. Fuck's sake. Made me miss the elevator twice. What a dick. So there's no hint that they're gonna shoot, and I think that's not what that's the reason I dislike it. I'll take that as the highest score, 3,100. That's ridiculous, man. Okay, that was SG-1000. Not doing too well, SG-1000. Elevator, action, 3,100. SG-1000 games are usually cheap. I'm gonna say $10. I appreciate what this tried, but there's 0 chance to avoid getting shot. What would y'all rate that? Doubling down on Slamscape? You totally can do that. Yeah, that's fine. D? I'm thinking D as well. Like, it fundamentally works, but the competitor was Nintendo Entertainment System, right? So this was going up against the NES. These 2 consoles were released on the exact same day, right? They figured it out on the NES. They did not figure out for the SG-1000. Speaking of which, who made it for the SG-1000? Taito themselves made it for the SG-1000. Micronix made it for the NES. Micronix is one of the worst developers out there. Worst. And they did it better than the people who made the fucking IP. That's getting a D. Eat my entire asshole. Are you serious right now? No, thank you. No, thank you. D. Alright, I'm going to use the restroom real quick. When we get back, we're going to do the Wheel of Bullshit. I do have the second episode that I'm going to release after the stream today that y'all can watch real quick. 10 Famicom games you should play. Let's see. Where's it at? Alright. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I've played tons of Famicom games, and if you asked me to describe the Famicom library to you, I would say it's enormous, weird, and full of games that either never left Japan or arrived elsewhere in completely different forms. So today I'm digging into 10 games worth playing. Not necessarily the 10 best, just 10 that show how strange and varied the system could be. Let's begin. One of my former moderators once told me that based on my opinion of Japanese role-playing games at the time, I would absolutely hate Megami Tensei. Naturally, that meant he immediately made me play it. I expected endless menus, grinding, and 17 hours of being told friendship was the greatest weapon of all, right? Then I realized this game is basically Pokemon with demons. I'm okay with that. You negotiate with demons, recruit them, and fuse them together into stronger nightmares. Where Pokemon had Gotta Catch Them All, Digital Devil Story Megami Tensei has gotta combine these two horrors and hope the result doesn't eat me. You wander huge mazes, manage resources, and constantly wonder whether you already walked down this exact gray hallway 15 minutes ago. The story involves reincarnation, mythology, computers, demons, and enough supernatural terminology to make a Wikipedia editor sweat. So I'll go ahead and simplify it for you. A computer nerd and his girlfriend recruit satanic Pokemon to rescue her previous incarnation from Lucifer's giant murder basement. I expected a JRPG I would tolerate for the stream, but instead I got one of the most ambitious dungeon crawlers on the Famicom. The first proper JRPG I ever finished with the intention of beating a JRPG was Final Fantasy I. I originally beat it on my iPhone while stationed at Kunsan Air Base, Republic of Korea in 2013. Much later, when I started my Twitch stream, I actually beat this game on the NES. It was the first one I did. It helped me get into the genre because it establishes the basics without getting too weird. Towns, equipment, magic, world maps, dramatic music, and adventurers entering strangers' homes to steal anything that isn't nailed down. This 1994 Japanese exclusive compilation puts the first two Famicom games onto one cartridge. The first Final Fantasy lets you build a 4-person party from 6 different classes. You could make something balanced, or you could bring 4 fighters and solve every disagreement by introducing monsters to a sword. It's primitive, and some of the original programming is famously held together with hope, but the party building and exploration still work to this day. Then Final Fantasy II throws the traditional leveling system in a river. Abilities improve through use. Swing swords to make yourself more proficient with a sword. Cast magic and your magic improves. Take damage and your health may increase, which naturally led players to beat the absolute shit out of their own party members for extra HP. Nothing inspires personal growth quite like Firion caving Maria's skull in because she needs another 50 hit points. The compilation is Japanese only, but if you can get around the language barrier or use a translation patch, it's 2 foundational RPGs in one place. Puyon is what happens when the 3 little pigs stop being a warning about construction materials and becomes a vertical shooting gallery. Mama Pig's children are kidnapped by wolves, so instead of contacting the pig authorities or finally hiring a contractor who understands brick, she climbs into a basket and starts shooting wolves out of the sky. They descend on balloons while throwing rocks, and you pop the balloons with arrows. Then the next stage reverses the idea, with wolves floating upward and gathering on a cliff so that they can drop a boulder on you. Your best weapon, believe it or not, is a giant slab of meat. Throw it correctly and watch several wolves abandon their balloons and fall to their deaths trying to catch it, which raises uncomfortable questions considering the person throwing the meat is also meat. Mechanically though, it's great. The controls are responsive, the rules make sense immediately, and wiping out a formation with a tactical pork chop really never gets old. The problem is that there is only really 2 stage types. Later rounds may get faster, but you've basically seen the entire game pretty quickly. Still, for short sessions, Puyon is simple, weird, and way more entertaining than a game about airborne pig kidnappers has any right to be. SD Hero Sukessen has a title long enough to qualify as its own opening cutscene. The idea is much simpler though. You take Ultraman, Kamen Rider, Gundam, and the Metal Heroes, shrink everybody into adorable goblin proportions, and make them clean up one another's villains. The chibi or super deformed art style also solves the obvious crossover problem. Normally, Gundam should be able to step on Kamen Rider and end the game immediately. Here, everyone has an enormous head and knees about 3 inches from their shoulders, so somehow it works. It's a straightforward side-scrolling action game where you switch between hero families and collect upgrades that transform characters into stronger versions from the same franchise. Apparently, Zeta Gundam isn't a separate machine with its own pilot and history. It's just what happens when regular Gundam collects enough floating hearts. The action is simple, but the roster and transformations give the game personality. It also gets difficult because this is still a Famicom game, and eventually it stops celebrating your childhood heroes and starts launching them directly into pits. You don't need a perfectly connected universe, just make everybody short, invent a villain, and let an entire Japanese toy aisle beat the shit out of itself. And I will say, I beat this on true hardware, and I don't speak Japanese, so it shouldn't be a problem for you either. The Japanese really doesn't matter, you just play the game, it's a good one. Before we get into this game, I do want to specify that this is not the North American Tetris 2 with the colored blocks. This is a completely different Japanese exclusive Famicom game. And to me, the reason to play it is Bombliss. Bombliss asks one very important question. What if completing a line wasn't enough and you also had to pack it with explosives? Some pieces contain bombs. Complete rows around them and they detonate, destroying nearby blocks. Combine bombs correctly and the explosions get much larger. And normal Tetris follows the same rules that we all know, where in stark contrast, Bombliss encourages you to build a condemned apartment complex and solve the inspection report with C4. It also adds awkward 5-block pieces that always seem to arrive precisely when your board is already completely fucked. Now you're planning not just where a piece fits, but where the bomb should land, how large the blast will be, and what horrible wreckage you'll have afterwards. There are challenge boards, which are my favorite, and puzzles and other modes, so it's more than just a novelty. Pop it in, choose whatever game you want, and have a good time. Both options are great. Nuts and Milk sounds less like a video game and more like something you would deeply regret ordering at a truck stop. Released by Hudson Soft in 1984, it was the company's first Famicom game and one of the system's earliest third-party releases. You control Milk, a pink blob trying to rescue his girlfriend Yogurt from blue blobs led by Nuts. I don't know whether these are names, food groups, or the contents of somebody's breakfast. Each single-screen stage has you collect fruit and reach Yogurt while avoiding enemies. Milk cannot attack, so much of the strategy comes from manipulating Nuts, jumping over him, baiting him towards gaps, or simply allowing his terrible pathfinding to kill him. Half the challenge is solving the stage, and the other half is watching Nuts fling himself into the water because you change direction near a ledge. There's only 50 rounds, but there are bonus stages. You can also play with 2 players, and if you really want to have some fun, open up the level editor, which was ambitious for 1984. Of course, player-created levels mostly prove that game design is difficult, once every room becomes an inescapable fruit prison. It is repetitive, but I do find it charming, and of course it is historically interesting, and still fun in short bursts. It's impossible to talk about the Famicom without Donkey Kong. The arcade original introduced Donkey Kong and Jumpman, later called Mario, and Nintendo brought it home as one of Famicom's 3 launch titles in 1983. The setup is simple. Donkey Kong kidnaps Pauline, climbs a construction site, and starts throwing everything that isn't legally attached to the building. Mario climbs ladders, jumps over barrels, and tries not to get murdered by a spring moving with the accuracy of a guided missile. The Famicom version only has 3 of the 4 arcade stages because the conveyor belt factory was removed, so in many ways it is an extremely short game. But it was never really designed as something you beat once and then shelve. The appeal is pattern recognition, survival, and chasing a higher score while every barrel becomes increasingly committed to ruining your day. Each screen still feels different, and the final stage has Mario removing rivets until the structure collapses beneath Donkey Kong. Like I said, it is missing content and it is over quickly, but those 3 stages remain tightly designed. And without this angry ape turning construction site into a projectile warehouse, Nintendo history would have probably looked very different. Before anybody gets excited, this has nothing to do with Kurt Russell fighting Egyptian space gods. That movie came out later. This Stargate began as an arcade sequel to Defender. keeping the frantic horizontal shooting while adding more enemies, invisibility, and the Stargates themselves. The arcade cabinet had enough buttons to resemble light aircraft certification, so squeezing everything onto a Famicom controller was always going to be interesting. HAL Labs somehow managed it, but the game still feels like piloting a spaceship while somebody throws bullshit at you. It was developed around the same time as HAL's ports of Joust and Millipede, tied to Nintendo's proposed distribution partnership with Atari. Now that arrangement collapsed, but Stargate eventually released in Japan before appearing in North America as Defender 2. But between me and you, by then it already felt pretty old school, right? Other games had stages, bosses, and endings. Stargate was simple because it just asked you how long you could survive the same endless alien emergency. At first, the screen looks like someone shaking a jar full of pixels, but once you understand the radar and the controls, there's a deep score-chasing shooter underneath. Until then, every tiny object on the screen has the same objective: kill you! Joust is Joust is about medieval knights riding flying ostriches and trying to stab one another in midair. That sentence alone should justify you playing it. Designer John Newcomer wanted a flying game but avoided spaceships because arcades were already drowning in them. So he chose ostriches. You defeat enemies by colliding with them while holding the higher lance. That one rule drives everything. Flap upward, drift into position, and attack from above without presenting your own ass as a landing platform. Defeated riders become eggs. Leave them alone and stronger enemies hatch. Take too long and a pterodactyl arrives to remove you from the premises, because apparently the airborne ostrich jousting tournament needed additional security. Two-player joust is even better because cooperation lasts exactly until someone notices an easy opportunity for betrayal. Friendships last only until both players want the same egg. As we mentioned earlier, HAL developed the Famicom version during Nintendo's proposed Atari partnership, and Satoru Iwata worked on the conversion years before becoming president of Nintendo. So one of gaming's most important careers had to begin somewhere, and in this case, it began between the legs of a flying bird. You like Popeye, right? A sailor with a speech impediment who eats canned spinach so he can repeatedly beat the shit out of a large man fighting him over the world's skinniest woman? Yeah. One thing I never associated with Popeye, though, was education. This is a man whose main contribution to childhood development was convincing generations that spinach would transform your forearms into malignant tumors. But in 1983, Nintendo made him suspend the roid-raging tendencies long enough to teach Japanese kids English. Popeye no Aigo Asobi takes the original game and turns the first stage into a giant alphabet board. You get a Japanese prompt, most of the time in katakana, and move Popeye around punching letters to spell the English answer. Choose incorrectly, and Bluto punches the basket holding Sweet Pea, gradually knocking the baby towards his death because you forgot how to spell baseball. Imagine that method in a real classroom. All right, Timmy, spell elephant.
E-L-E-F.
Take your time, Timmy. Spell it out. There's also a two-player mode where Popeye and Bluto compete for letters thrown by Olive Oyl. For once, they settle their differences through competitive literacy. For English-speaking players, the educational value is limited unless you can read Japanese, but as an early Famicom curiosity, it is magnificent. Today, this would be a broken mobile app charging $6 to unlock the letter M. Here, Popeye punches the alphabet, while Bluto threatens an infant. Educational violence. That is how language should be taught. And that's it for today's episode. What did you think of this list? Are there any Famicom games that the community or myself should check out? Feel free to let us know down in the comments section below. Speaking of our community, if you made it to the end of this episode, you're already home with us. We're a gathering of video game enthusiasts that love to remember when life was just a little bit easier to live. And if you align with that, feel free to subscribe. Finally, the single most important thing you can do for me is to hit the thumbs up button. All right, time for the Sharp X1 version after we look up the price of the SG-1000 game, right? We gotta do Wheel of Bullshit too. All right, let's look up. Did we do the price yet? 14112. I don't think we've looked it up, have we? No, we have not. All right, let's go ahead and do eBay. Elevator Action SG 1000. Oh, so this was a My Card game. And apparently it's really fucking expensive. Okay. Well, whoever had the highest number is probably going to win this. I think Nick said 11, right? So 69. Jesus Christ. 67. Yeah, Nick, you're going to win this. That's kind of expensive, but, I mean, I guess for a My Card game, it's impressive. 6, 7. There we go. Let's go to Picker Wheel. Alright, so here's the rules for this. Everybody can put one shitty game of their choice in. Uh-oh, is Picker Wheel down? Picker Wheel. Or did the internet drop? What happened? There we go. We broke it for a second. Alright, Wheel of Bullshit. Here we go. Everybody... You don't know. Everybody can put one game of their choosing. I think that's... I saw Slamscape from Joe. Slamscape. Arcade Volleyball, DOS. Okay. Volleyball. This is a DOS game. Congo. Congo. Dude, there's so much Congo on here. It's stupid. What do you mean UFX 1? There's some good sharp games out there. Why is there an AI input here now? Okay, shuffle. Excuse me. Alright, we can also pull Lester the Unlikely, because that game is done. Spider-Man can get pulled, because that game is done. Booty on the CPC we can get rid of. The game is shit. Gymfire was great, but we beat it. Believe it or not. So Spider-Man can go away. Elevator Action, old and new. Okay. Lester the Unlikely can go away. Alright. Isn't DS2 locked to FromSoft? It is locked to FromSoft right now. Yeah. That is correct. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we get. Incredible Hulk on the Game Boy Advance. Okay. That's a porn game. I don't know why that's showing up. Incredible Hulk. I think I saw it right here. Hold on. So this one, Vivendi Universal Pocket. We can play that. Let's make sure we're not violating any Hulk licenses. Perfect. No, we got to play it on Game Gear, Genesis. Have we played these yet? Alright, Incredible Hulk on the Game Gear. Have we messed around with that? I mean, if that's the SNES version, I've played the SNES version. It's not good. So that means we're up to Marvel Superheroes, which means this is going to be a Spider-Man game. Because we have all these sub-licenses we need to play catch-up with. Okay, we played that, we played that. Now we're on Marvel Superheroes. Hulk has us playing Marvel Superheroes. Iron Man has us playing Marvel Superheroes. It's gonna be fucking Spider-Man that ruins us every single time. Alright, we played Spider-Man on Game Boy. Did we play it on Amiga? We did not. So it's going to be Spider-Man on Amiga. And 3 other things. Well, it's also on DOS. Did we do DOS, maybe? All right, we have not. I don't think we've played this game at all. Atari ST, Commodore 64. What about Commodore 64? Maybe I'll be lucky. All right, Spider-Man, Jet Set Willy, soft lock in the first room. Okay. Let's check the screenshots for Commodore 64. Okay, I have played this, and I hate it. Duly noted. Fantastic. All right. So that means that the next one is Spider-Man on the Genesis, which I'm pretty sure we played, right? Because isn't that Spider-Man versus Kingpin? Yes, so we played that. I fucked it off because it was shit. Spider-Man, the video game in arcades. I definitely didn't play that because that looks really good, and it's by Sega, so it's a beat 'em up. So we'll do that. How far away are we from... Oh, we got a lot, because Marvel Superheroes is pretty far down. So we'll do the arcade game, Spider-Man the arcade game. Alright, Spider-Man the arcade. Or, my bad, the video game. That works. And it's Wheel of Bullshit, so nobody loses points. So that brings us back to Taito. An elevator action for the Sharp X-Un. Alright, ROMs. Sharp X1, ROMs. I don't have that. Let's go to my abandonware. Alright, so it's not there either. Interesting, okay. Elevator action X1 ROM. And it's not there either, okay. We're not playing Wii Windows 2004 release in Japan. Yeah, let's check that out. I mean, I don't know if we'll be able to find that version on... Oh, this is it! Windows version. Oh, it's gonna take forever. Okay, we're gonna copy the link address. We're gonna go to Free Download Manager. And add download, okay. And we should be good. Okay, close some of these unnecessary things. Keep that open. We want the live one. We'll close that. I need as much RAM as I can to, ROM to do this. So that we'll put that under game files, open, and download it. This should go a lot quicker. Also, shout out to Nick because he helped us get this. Also, what's up, Beer Lover? Can we, we're still on we're on 1983. Yeah. Did y'all like that, that video I did? I called Kian in here to spell elephant wrong. He did a very good job. Crushed it. While this is playing, downloading, let's check out the ZX Spectrum version because we already know that's going to be hot garbage, more than likely. All right, elevator action. Excuse me. Let's do the re-release. Alright, options, configuration, we won't let me configure a joystick, that's a problem. Keyboard, no. Well, it says WASD, let's see if that works. Hardware. Okay, I guess just... pop another version in. That was bad. Alright, so it won't let me configure the keyboard. It does, doesn't it? You gotta be out of your fucking mind. What's left and right? Oh, of course, it's OP. What's the shoot button? Okay, that's not so bad. Fucking elevator won't go. Oh god, now I gotta figure out how to get in here. No, not even that is helping. that was rough. All right, so that was elevator action. Holy shit. Elevator action. I'm gonna guess that game cost $10. It is fucked off. Actually, I'm gonna do the rare $5 bet. That is F minus. This game sounds like a stuck vinyl getting dry humped by a chihuahua who is also puking at the same time. And it controls like shit. Holy cow. No thank you. Oh, I've almost got enough episodes to piss off England again. Nice. We're getting there. Oh, we only need one more. No, we got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There we go. Alright, so download complete. It is. Cool. Alright, so we got an ISO here. Oh, it's a Super Series! So if anybody doesn't know, Super Series and Simple Series are very similar. This game would have only cost 1,500 yen, right? Or 1,500 yen. Which is cool. Love to see that whenever that happens. Let's see how it plays. This is 2002, so what? Will you fuck right off? I don't need you. Just mount. Windows is advanced enough to mount my own CDs. Thank you. Have a nice day. Fuck you. Alright, setup. Let's run an administrator. No. We want to... This will probably need compatibility mode, so let's run the shooter. Alright. Okay, so this can't run on my PC. What about auto run? 64-bit of Windows. 64. Oh. How does that even work if... How to play 32-bit game on 64-bit Windows. Is there like a program? Windows uses a WoW 64? That's a Windows program? How do I download it? I see. Alright, well, let's try that. And we'll copy this. Okay. But what do... I mean, that's a 32-bit command prompt, right? So, cd... What? Dir? Where's the directory? Oh, fuck! I'm hacking! Okay, change to C. cd dot dot. Well, I mean, I don't know how... This seems kind of complicated to... That's not how command prompt works. It's a registry redirection. All right, I'm not going to bother with that. That's stupid. That's just dumb. I don't know enough about computers to... Oh, wrong song. Let's do this one. Roller Aces, aka Fighting Roller. Okay. Wait, was elevator action on Game Boy Advance? No, it wasn't. Okay. Alright, Fighting Roller. Oh dear. Okay. How to flip sideways monitor hotkey. Control Alt left, okay. I don't know if that's gonna work. Control Alt left. They don't work. Control Alt left arrow. I don't want to do that. But it knows it doesn't work. Pick it up and flip it. Be a man. I don't think my monitor doesn't rotate. It's a static monitor. I can flip it in OBS, but I still got to see it like that. You know what? Fuck me. I'll make it work. All right, hold on. Ratio, transform, rotate. Oh, God. I had one job, and I cucked it. Okay. All right, let's play some Fighting Roller. Sure. I thought that was a ramp! That's a good idea. Why am I being stupid? Just play it on the fucking stream capture. I ran out of time. Okay, so I need to make it 60. I usually don't play on the stream capture. Yo, this game sucks! An endless runner? I mean, I guess it could be. God, dude, this game hates me. The music's alright, though. What? What did I do? Oh god, now I'm in the virtual world. What's up, Ed? What are we doing? Oh, okay. Sure. Pirate Pete was pretty decent. Brother in fucking Christ. Yes, Pirate King aka Jungle King aka Jungle Hunt, yes. We played all of the versions last time. God, bro. Yeah, this game's stupid. It's dumb. Alright, that was Roller Aces, aka Fighting Roller. I played Fighting Roller. Fighting Roller. It is a high score game. I'm gonna rate it an F, and that's solely because this game sucks because the hit detection is god awful. Just truly awful. Did I really misspell awful? Wow. Is that how you spell awful? Yeah, okay, good. Thanks. It's a quarter eater. Through and through. Okay, that's arcade. Fighting Roller, and it got itself an F. It's also the only one there. It's Kaneko Co. Same people who made Gal Panic, which is the only porn game. Water Ski, is this related to the other ski game? Okay, I gotta fix this now. Brother. There we go. Brother! That 3 for the cabinet? No, I don't think it's... How do I rotate RetroArch? How do I do it? Please let me know, because apparently this is a trend for this era of let's see. How to rotate RetroArch. I have a feeling I did it on accident. by pushing random buttons. Okay, not that one. So it would be... Wait, is it... There we go. So it's the actual main menu that does it. Gotcha. This game looks cool. Okay. This is just like that ski game, except... Is it the tension? Do I need to follow him? I just killed him, man. This is a coin sink. Jesus Christ, I just want to go over the damn ramp. Is it too much to ask? My God. What's the jump button? There's a boat! This is a bad game, guys. Once you figure out how to play it, I guess it's not so bad. There's just really nothing to it. Oh, this is grotesquely fucked. Get out of here. Nope, don't risk it. You're just gonna die. Oh, we got another boat that's trying to murder us. Ooh. Oh, I could have gotten pussy, but I didn't. Damn. No, I just have control over the skier. It's just a left and right movement. Is that technically a beat, since there's no stages to this? We made it to the Hawaii... Fuck, dude, you killed me! Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think it's a high score game too. Boop! Waters. Water ski. It is fucked off. That's a very strange game. What would y'all rate that? So you control the skier, but that doesn't matter when the boat just yanks you wherever the fuck it wants you to go. D? I'd give it a D+. I'll give it a D+. It's a lot like that ski game. It's just silly. That was Water Skier. Water Skier. How do you spell that? Oh, just water ski. Stop being extra. Water ski. D+. That was only on that. Next up is Zookeeper. Not familiar with that game either. Hello? Okay. Alright, let's try this in MAME 2010. And if that doesn't work, it needs a parent ROM. There we go. This location. Alright, we'll keep skipping through all of our test procedures. We don't need to audit it. Standard coinage. There we go, game. How long can you hold the animals? As long as you want me to, Daddy. Okay. Haha! Okay. Oh, get it? They're breaking the walls. And we get bonuses for how many... Okay. Well, this isn't weird. It's just weird. This isn't bad. I understand. This is not bad. This is actually pretty cool. What does this have anything to do with zookeepers? God bless. Bitch! My hero! I got bonus points. It is... Oh! Oh! Ah! What did I just get gangbanged by? Is that a camel? Did I just get fucked by a camel? Sally the camel is fucking mean. Oh, okay, we can capture animals. Look at this. Yo, this is badass! Ice cream sundae, fuck the camel, get some points. Yeah, it is frantic, I agree, but it's fun. Oh, I think the elephant got me. Damn. This is definitely a point horror game, I'll tell you that much. Okay, that should be a shit ton of points. Where's the lion, though? Big boy jump! Woo! This one, actually. I don't know, elevator action's solid. Alright, let's see if we can get the bonus. Avoid the coconuts from the evil monkey. Mojo Jojo up there. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, dude. That's a life? High score game, whatever. I scored 53,380. That's a really easy high score game. 53,380. That was Zookeeper. Zookeeper. That was roughly 53, 380, give or take. It is a high score game, you can't beat it. What would y'all rate that? This game is frantic, but that's okay. Considering how weird and slow other Taito have been to this date. It's a points porn game, which it is. B, I'd be willing to give it B+ to A-. The question y'all have to ask yourselves is, should it be on an episode of 10 games? Is that an arcade game someone should play? If so, A-. If not, B+. No? Alright. B+ it is then. Oh, da 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 da. B+. Zookeeper. Zookeeper. Highway Race. That looks like Taito's version of Bump and Jump. Question is, does it have a thing? Let's go ahead and check the cabinet and see if it's got a... So every single racing game so far from Taito has had a steering wheel. Highway Race. Controls are an 8-way joystick and a jump and brake. Perfect. So it is bump and jump. That's exactly what it is. It's another one of these. There we go. Alien vs. Predator is one of the best beat-em-ups I've ever played. I agree 100%. Asian course? What's that supposed to mean? What the fuck? It's the jump slash what? It's really dangerous to drive in Asia. God, dude. What? This is the most sensitive car ever for an 8-way joystick. Dude, other people are dying. What is this? Oh, God! So this isn't bump and jump, this is bump and die. Fuck's sake. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. Thank you. I don't want any. Alright, highway race. It is fucked off. So this is like bump and jump. If the game had the ideological stance that bumping should result in death. Alright, what would y'all rate that? Yeah, steering wheel would have made it incredibly sensitive. I mean, I haven't played any of the racing games because I don't have a steering wheel, so what would y'all, what do you consider it? That is horrible. It is very slippery. Even for an 8-way joystick. I think I'm going to give it a D-. Taito's not doing too hot now, are they? And that's part of Super Racer. No, it's not. Okay. The 10-star. Ooh, buddy, what kind of game is this? It's a run and gun. What we got? I hope this is good. Oh, not my hat, I'm bald! Okay. Am I playing as Gun Mario right now? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God. Okay. Okay, so button A shoots but also walks left. I have a feeling this might have a rotational joystick, and I cannot accurately play this game. Either that or it's trying to share. What the fuck? Now there's something weird about these controls. Let's look into it, because there's something really strange going on. 10 star. There it is, right there. It's a knob controller. So the joystick is 8-way. It's a rotary button with a push-down fire button. So unfortunately, that's going to be a TFO until I can get this knob button set up. Honestly, not that bad. I have a feeling that if we could have actually played it, this would have been an A game. It's really cool. It reminds me of like Sunset Riders before Sunset Riders was a thing. Alright, TIN. Tin hat. It's a TFO, which is a technical fuck-off. As with all technical fuck-offs, I'll say what I need for it, and that's the case. We require a knob controller. Can't rank it, so we gotta move on. Joshi Buddy Buddy! Hot seat, joystick, buttons. Let's play some Joshi Volleyball. Is this tilted sideways? It is. Okay, give me a sec. Oh, it's tilted sideways the other way. Also, mad props to Shinji or whoever told me about how to rotate this. You're awesome, and I appreciate you. Because even though it seems like I know a lot of stuff about video games, when it comes to emulation, I don't. So when you give me that advice, I appreciate it tremendously. I think the last major advice I got for RetroArch was scroll lock turning on game focus, which opened up all of the computers. Korea versus us. Well, we've already fucked them once in history. What's another time? Oh. Well, this is cool, I guess. Are we rally scoring? What are we doing? Out. Karen! Okay. Oh, you bitch. Oh my god, kill my people now. Mother of fuck. Oh, you only get one game? Okay. This game suffers from extreme depth perception issues. That and your other characters just go, oh my god, I cannot get the ball, it is too difficult. Nani desu ka? Baska! No! No. No. Joshi Volleyball. This game is as shallow as the gene pool in Alabama. The depth perception issues ruin it. I'm giving that an F. It's so bad. And it's fucked off. Nope. No. Don't want any. Joshi Volleyball. Get itself an F. Alright. Yes, 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 yes. Hey, we're in 1984, guys. Isn't that awesome? We made it to 1984. Not too bad. Next game is 40-0. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 games, 40-0. 40 love. Okay, so this is a volleyball game then. Also, it might be Lost Media. 40-0 by Taito. I want to play it, but I don't think it's single player control. The single. Did this come with something that? I mean, this isn't it. That's not the game, right? All right, I'm gonna consider that Lost Media. Jack and Pop, though, that game is awesome. It's on a lot of stuff. Looks like we're starting. Well, we'll just start at the top and work ourselves down. Arcade version. I can tell you right now, I've played this game, and it's really cool. Really, really, really cool. I'm not a fan of it, but it's cool. All right. That's upside down. It's also mirrored. How does that work? What? Oh, there we go. I was like, what? What? Miss Chacken and Mr. Chacken. Take back our hearts. Okay, here we go. Oh no, they trapped me. Okay, so this is Bomberman. That was my training? Oh, dude, I just fucked up my training. How do you expect me to... So I'm assuming the closer I get to these hearts... Oh, my long legs won't... Okay. Uh-oh. Nice. You limited... Oh, okay. I'm just here for the hearts, brother. I wish I had slightly more control over where my pops went. Because this is it's kind of meh. Because now I'm dead. This isn't the same game I was thinking it was. It has potential, but God forbid you want to do anything. Oh my God, stop. Okay, high score, 6,000. That's not good. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Check and pop. 600. I didn't score well at all on that. I'm gonna give it a D. I'm not a fan of it at all. Stop. Give it a D plus. If you have the patience to deal with this, I'm sure it would be great. But alas, I do not have the patience. You gotta think, this is an arcade game. People would put money in this and then, you know, they would either like it or they'd fuck off from it. It's not good. Check and pop, and it's a D. They give it a D plus or D minus? D plus? It's being generous. And it's on a lot of stuff. MSX, NES, yeah. We'll pick up with that tomorrow. I have work tomorrow, and it's the second day of school for the kids, so I need to wake up with Amanda early to help out. Now that school year's here, I'm going to try to start streaming earlier. I've been able to get away with starting later because it was the summer and the kids were, you know, doing whatever. But now I have that responsibility to help my wife get the kids to school. I don't want her to be mad at me, right? So we'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is Tuesday. I think we're going to be playing Oblivion. Yes, so we're going to be playing the Shivering Isles, which is the DLC for Oblivion tomorrow. And we're just going to be having fun with it, I guess. The American school year is weird. When do y'all start school? Anyway, if you're on YouTube, feel free to come on over to Twitch. There's a lot more I can do for you, be it sound effects, stream loose cards, and channel points. If you're on Twitch, feel free to check out my YouTube. Tons of videos. We're working towards 12,000 or 11,000 subscribers, which is a really cool milestone. And no matter what platform you're on, feel free to follow. It's subscribing on YouTube, it's following on Twitch, both of which are anonymous, and I will never know who you are, but I would love to have you as a part of the community. If you want to guide the raid, feel free to do so at this time. Otherwise, we're going to find somebody playing a platformer or a arcade game. And looky there. Kyle's playing a platformer, kind of. It looks more of a run and gun. Janked Jesus. Alright, as always, from my family to your family, good energy, good vibes, fortify out, keep the flames of hope burning, and the flames of retro gaming burning even stronger. Be back tomorrow. Oblivion. Alright? Take care. Come over on this raid. Kyle's a sweetheart. I love you all. Have a great start to your week. If you start your week on Tuesday like me.
Handsome person on Twitch. Yeah, that's objective.